People across the country were stunned on Monday, November 14th, when the news broke that 4 University of Idaho students were murdered the previous day. The police department in Moscow, Idaho, said that they went to an off-campus house on Sunday the 13th around noon. That was after a 911 call came in requesting assistance for an unconscious person in the King Road house. After they arrived, the police found 4 students dead in the house, and they quickly ruled the deaths as homicides. All 4 victims had been stabbed, according to Idaho State Police Captain Roger Lanier. The police did not locate any weapon, but said that it appeared that an edged knife was used in the attack on the 4 students. It was also reported that the 4 students were attacked while asleep in their beds. 2 other roommates were in the apartment that night, but did not see or hear any of the attacks, which happened in the early Sunday morning hours. The police do not believe that these 2 women were involved in the crimes. The 2 surviving roommates appear to have slept through the killings, something that Chief James Fry of the Moscow Police Department said investigators still do not understand. The killings shocked the residents of Moscow as well as the college population. Moscow is located in the Idaho Panhandle and has a population of about 25,000. The university population is 11,000. The last homicide in Moscow was 7 years ago. As of now, no suspects have been identified and no murder weapon has been found. All 4 victims were members of fraternities and sororities. The 4 slain students were identified as seniors Madison Mogan, age 21, of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and Kaylee Goncalves, age 21, of Rathdrum, Idaho, junior Zana Kernodle, age 20, of Post Falls, Idaho, and freshman Ethan Chapin, age 20, of Mount Vernon, Washington. The Moscow Police Department released a map last week showing a rough timeline of events leading up to the homicide and asked the public to provide tips or leads. The map showed that Ethan and Zana attended a party at the Sigma Chi fraternity house between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. on Saturday. The map said that the 2 returned to Zana's rental house by 1:45 a.m. on Sunday. Meanwhile, Kaylee and Maddie went to the Corner Club, a popular bar in downtown Moscow, from 10 p.m. Saturday to 1:30 a.m. on Sunday. Then they visited a food truck on Main Street and were back at the house by 1:45 a.m. There had been a discussion of a man seen near the food truck when Kaylee and Maddie were there on Saturday night. He was seen as a potential suspect, but that was later dismissed by police. There was also a theory about an ex-boyfriend that 2 of the roommates called that night, but that was also dismissed. FBI agents have joined the local and state police in Moscow to continue the investigation. It was reported that there is a lot of evidence to sift through and that apparently the killer or killers wasn't particularly careful about covering their tracks. This all points to a crime of passion, say experts. The university canceled classes and is currently in the process of determining when normal schedules can be resumed. Because no suspect has been identified or brought into custody, many of the students are understandably on edge and very concerned for their safety. I think we all hope and pray the person or persons responsible for these horrible crimes are caught as quickly as possible and that justice can be served. The family and friends of these 4 students should get the closure they deserve.